The ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Dance like a dad. It's a great way to make a moment with your kids.
First, I hold my hands out like they're on a steering wheel. Then I look over my shoulder. Next, I put it in reverse.
Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
This is where it happens. Long hikes with friends, kayaking adventures with family, more horseback riding, zipline gliding, rock face climbing, hammock camping fun than you could ever imagine. And it's all outdoors, amongst the trees and across the prairie, here beneath Nebraska skies. Plan an outing today at yournebraskaadventure.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Live from the heart of Lincoln, America.
Welcome to Ticket Weeknights.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What's happening, diggets and diggeteers? Welcome to Chopping It Up with Chubb and Sofa Way on 93.7 Ticket. Text into the show at Sartor Heyman Jewelers text line at 402-464-5685 and the live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Allo Cable 961. This first segment is sponsored by Nebraska Knockerball. Knockerball is a great source of entertainment for both kids and adults. Step into one of their inflatable spheres. Try your luck at human foosball, foot darts, giant pong, and more by calling 402-460-8724. What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Chubb. I want to welcome you to the show. The first Saturday of every month, we feature backyard barbecuers. And my first guest is a good friend of mine. Me and this cat go way back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. You dig? Everybody welcome Ryan Sims. Ryan, what's up, man?
How's it going?
Pretty good. How's life treating you?
Pretty good today.
Good deal, man. Well, thanks for being a guest on the first episode of Backyard Barbecuers, man.
No problem. Should be fun.
I look forward to it, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, I'm a plumber here in Lincoln. Lived here for a long time. Married, got some kids, and love to cook.
Well, yeah, man. I knew that when I got the job working at Bryant, man. That's where I met you. What, 7-8 years ago, something like that?
Probably.
And we just started talking about barbecuing, man. And ever since I've known you, you're always out, even in the snow.
Oh yeah,
cooking on the grill, man. So what inspired your passion for cooking?
I don't know. I just got into cooking and I loved it. And then I had a buddy that kind of got me into barbecuing, and I just kind of ran with that.
Who's that? Is that
my buddy Matt that owns Fat Jack's? I used to go to some places with him, some competitions, and help him out. And he showed me a lot of stuff, and I just kind of fell in love with it.
So when you did competitions, was that like different varieties of meats, or?
Usually the competitions was always, you had chicken, ribs, and brisket.
Okay, man. So what was the process of like brisket? Break it down for me.
You got to get it. When you go to a competition, you can't pre-do anything to your meat. They have to check your meat to make sure it's all vacuum sealed and stuff. And then once you get there, you can open it and do what you're going to do. Some people inject, you trim it, do all the stuff. Everybody's got their own secrets.
Now, I know you had brought some competition style chicken. It was thighs to my house one day, right?
Yep.
Now, what's the process in that? I never was I was never in any competitions, but I've watched videos and stuff, and I see people like pull the skin back, take spoons.
Yep. Scrape some of the fat. Yep. And everybody has their own way. I don't really mess with scraping the fat, but I do pull the skin back because you want the seasoning underneath the skin.
Okay.
And then flap that skin back. And then like on your chicken thighs, there's a big bone on the end, and I chop that down. So it's just one, basically the same size bone. So it doesn't have the big ends.
Right on.
And then you kind of tuck the skin under, and everybody's got different ways. Some people will cook them in like a cupcake pan, and you can do anything.
Now, how did you do yours? Did you cook yours like that? Or?
I don't. I put mine in just a big foil pan and kind of tuck them together.
I mean, you're gonna have to show me how to do that. And your Brisket. I know you love to cook brisket, man.
Yeah.
I know that's one of your go-tos.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. I love brisket. I mean, it's just a good piece of meat. It's one of the worst piece of meats that you can make amazing.
And you make burnt ends?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, if you get the full packer brisket, then you have the ends you can make burnt ends out of.
Just gotta watch that fire.
Oh yeah, yep.
I've seen some stuff go down with some burnt ends.
Oh yeah, we had a big fire one time. We cooked way too many burn ends on an ugly drum.
Fun times. My son Gabriel was talking about how bad we was, but he was tearing them things up, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, yeah. Little did he know we threw half of them away because they turned into little char briskets.
Yeah, but that was fun times, man. So what like do you make your own sides with?
Yeah, I like to just play around with stuff. I mean, I'll watch videos and then change stuff and make like they have like a little thing called a pig shot. It's like basically a big coin of kielbasa sausage. You wrap thick cut bacon around there to make like a cup, and then you stuff that with cream cheese, and you can put all kinds of stuff in the cream cheese.
Yeah, that sounds
and then you smoke it, and then about the last 20 minutes you drizzle some barbecue sauce on top, and it's just a little bite, but thing's good.
Yeah, so now how long have you been like smoking, would you say?
I don't know. I've probably been dibbling in it for, I don't know, maybe 8 to 10 years, maybe longer. I don't know. Time flies by so fast.
Now I know each person is different. So what do you like to cook your temp at?
It depends on how I'm feeling and what I'm doing, because I have so many different cookers that I have a Humphreys cabinet smoker, so it's fully insulated. I'll cook low and slow on that, but then I have a ugly drum, and I cook hot and fast on that. Like, and I do a brisket or ribs on the drum, I'll cook at 325 to 350. Yeah. And you'll never know the difference.
And that thing can burn heat.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, we went to a couple functions at your house, man, and you've had it going in the day, and that thing.
Oh yeah. It'll just truck along.
That's a good thing. And you had that special made?
So there's a big company that makes them, but my buddy made this one. He kind of tweaked the designs a little bit, and he made a couple of them. So,
shout out to Brandon Turner.
Oh yeah, Turner. Yeah, he does good work.
Yeah, I need to get with him and have me do I want a barrel so I can start actually barbecuing chicken instead of smoking it.
Right.
That's my thing, man. I love to cook chicken.
Yeah, I love grilled chicken and barbecue chicken. I'm not a big fan of smoked chicken, me personally.
Me too.
There's not enough fat in there.
Mm-hmm.
It can dry out so easily.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people that, restaurants around the country and stuff, you go get some smoked chicken from, and it's just, you might as well eat popcorn.
Yeah, we was cooking big quantities at the restaurant, and I've just learned like we just cook like 3 of each cut.
Yeah.
And then when we're out because it's like roulette.
Right.
Like some days people come in and that's all they want, and then there's other days it just goes to waste.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard running a restaurant.
Once it stays in the warmer, it does dry out quick. So that's why I want to do the barbecue, because it seems to cook a whole lot different.
Yeah, and like when I do those chicken thighs, sometimes when I put the skin back over the top, I'll put just a little square. I'll cut squares off a stick of butter and put a little cube of butter underneath the skin, so it melts down into the chicken.
Yeah, man, that sounds bomb. Now, ribs, you like to cook ribs?
Yeah, I cook a lot of ribs. I like ribs because they're just so easy.
So you like St. Louis baby back, or does it?
I usually do baby back. I don't mind St. Louis, but I'm usually do baby back.
Yeah, St. Louis, man, I don't know. I'll only do it if they got that large flap. You cut it off and you cook the rib tips.
Right.
But the meat's real thin. So I prefer baby back myself. That's what we serve in the restaurant.
Yeah, they're just thicker and meatier, and I don't know. I like them better.
Yeah. So you got any like things coming up that you're going to be cooking, like big quantities, or?
No, nothing really. Well, I guess I got next weekend, a buddy of mine's having a music trivia party at his house. So I'm going to cook a bunch of pork butts for that.
Okay.
So
I know you also do like prime rib and stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I do that sometimes on Christmas and stuff like that. I'll do prime rib. It's so expensive, I don't cook it a whole lot.
I never had a smoked prime rib. I bet you it's bomb though.
It's real good, but yeah, that meat is just so expensive.
Yeah.
It's, it's hard to fork out for the chunk of meat.
Mm-hmm. So what kind of sides you like to serve with that? What's your special go-to for sides?
I like to do fresh green beans a lot.
Okay.
I'll snap the ends and then I put them in foil with a bunch of garlic and then olive oil and then a little salt and garlic powder and just put them on the grill or the smoker.
Man, and just off the whim, you just come up with sauces and stuff too that are bomb.
Yeah, I'll just do that sometimes. I'll just be messing around, look in the fridge, and I'll just start throwing stuff together.
Yep.
and just see what happens. The bad part about doing that is half the time I forget what I did, and so I can't do it again.
Hey, but it's good at that moment, man. 'Cause
It
I
is
know I've
good.
been there a couple times, and you was like, "Oh, I had this and I did this and stuff." And you made some potatoes one time.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, I threw some sauce together one time because I like to cook wings a lot,
Mhm.
and I kind of use that all the time. It's just grape jelly and Frank's Red Hot. It kind of gives them that grape jelly, just kind of coats them,
That
but
sounds
they're
bomb.
still spicy, like a spicy wing.
So you cook the grape jelly first, warm it up,
Yep.
turn it to like a
I
liquid.
melt it. Yep.
Okay.
I'll do that, and then I like to coat my wings in duck fat.
I remember you did that
Yep.
sometime. So what's that for? Just a flavor or
It just gives it a little more fat.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of duck or nothing. So that,
I
really
I
don't.
can't say I've ever actually eaten duck, but I don't know.
So I'm sure that if it's duck fat, same thing because they say duck's greasy.
Yeah, real greasy.
So I want to try to make a turducken.
Yeah,
How's that
stuff
called?
it all together.
Yeah.
A chicken or a duck and a chicken inside of a
So
turkey.
now, have you heard of anybody smoking those or?
A duck?
Well, the turducken or whatever it is. I always hear it put it in the oven, but I bet there'd be
Yeah.
bomb smoked.
I don't know. I mean, you could, but you cook chickens and turkeys and stuff.
Mhm.
They're kind of goofy to smoke sometimes. You got to spatchcock them to get a really even cook. So I don't know if you stuff all that in there. I would just be afraid that the turkey would dry out before it cooked anything inside.
Yeah.
But maybe if you wrapped it or something and put some moisture in there to kind of steam it, maybe
Mhm.
it'd be okay.
I mean, so I really don't use these, but I noticed I was impressed by like some of the stuff that you have, like the for your grill, your Humphreys or whatever.
Yep.
You have like the probes. You
Yep.
got these like fans or whatever that come on and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
That's a program, or I guess it's a controller called the Fireboard.
Mhm.
And there's a bunch of different different ones out there. I like the Fireboard. I can do 6 probes with it and control my fan, and it's all on Wi-Fi, so I can actually control that smoker. I could be sitting here right now and have food going at home, and I could change the temperature on it.
Now each probe has its own.
No, so I got one fan that actually controls the pit. So
Okay.
I have a probe in the pit, and I can set my temp at like say 225 for 6 hours, and then I can raise it to 250 for 3 hours, and it'll run through that program. I've made my own programs on my deal, or I can just manually change it.
Mhm.
And then all the probes I can put in different meat, so I can tell what the brisket's at. Sometimes when I do a brisket, I'll put 2 probes in there because your flat is so flat
Yeah.
that it can cook way faster than the point. So you
Mhm.
kind of got to watch that stuff.
Usually, speaking of brisket, usually how long do you smoke that for?
If like when I'm cooking on my drum, I love hot and fast on my drum, and I'm doing 325 to 350, like a 17-pound full packer brisket will take probably 8 hours.
Okay.
But on my Humphreys, if I'm cooking low and slow at like 200, 225, I've had briskets on there for 20 hours before.
Yeah, it was like when we cooked for Bryant that one time. We set up and we had camped over there,
Yeah.
and you was cooking. How long was that? That was overnight. I mean, it
Yeah.
started like what, about 6 or 7?
Yeah, I think that thing rolled for about 22 hours. Those were big briskets.
Yeah,
So,
that was fun times there, man.
it was.
We did the chicken. I miss that grill. Shout out to Sarah, Southern's Comfort Foods. She has that grill now, man. And I thought it got stolen. Remember I was telling you about that?
Yeah.
She let me know that it didn't. She
That's
still has
good.
it.
You need
So,
that grill back.
Yeah, maybe we could talk to her and see if she's
'Cause
willing to sell it.
You made some of the best chicken I ever had on that grill.
Man, I appreciate that. Chicken's my thing, man. I love the barbecue chicken. It's just something that just comes easy for me, man.
Yeah, your
Especially
chicken.
barbecuing.
Yeah, it's good.
So I like the way that the tendons and all that stuff, the fat breaks down in there, man, and it just
Right.
makes it tender as a mother's love.
And that's just a good piece of meat too. I love chicken. It's cheap and it
Mhm.
feeds a lot of people, and makes people happy.
So dark white meat.
You know what? I like white meat, but when I'm smoking stuff, I like the dark meat because it's got a little more fat in it.
Mhm.
It doesn't dry out as easy.
We had a couple comments on Facebook. Tina said, Ryan, your garlic bread and green beans are my favorite.
Oh yeah, people come all over to eat my garlic bread.
Yeah, we gotta get some in there and bring it in the bin.
Right. Yeah.
Mm.
That garlic bread is bomb.
And then they said twice baked potatoes as well.
Oh yeah. See, I just make stuff and I forget everything I make. So I make my own twice baked potatoes because they sell them at the store, but they're so expensive and potatoes are cheap.
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever had that.
Yeah, I'll have to make them.
So I know usually you cut them up.
Yep.
Dude, and your stuff, man, it seems like we're over there talking, listening to music stuff, man. You put stuff on the grill and it's done. So like you're not pre-cooking it, or is it we just too involved in the
Yeah,
Good times.
that, and I just walk around and I talk, and I just cook.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. I mean, you're all over the place, man. It's good. I mean, that time we went over there and you had your the flat top going.
Oh, yeah.
And you made the smash burgers.
Yep.
Those was really good.
I like to get that out. Someday I need to get a bunch of friends over and set that up with a bunch of tables and do a little hibachi.
Now that would
But
be bomb.
I need a big hat and stuff to put on.
That would be bomb. But yeah, man, them green beans. I know Tina really likes some green beans, and that garlic bread is bomb too.
Yeah, I do. I like a lot of the green stuff like that. Asparagus. I like to grill asparagus.
So yeah, man, we need to do a big function.
Yeah.
Just everybody get over there and just do like a cook off. Like you bring something, I bring something.
Yeah, football season's coming.
Have Brad do something.
Right. I'd like to do that in football season. I like big get-togethers.
Yeah, we need to plan that. So you got any big for the first game? You got anything?
I haven't decided yet. I made a brisket a couple weeks ago, and I saved all my burn ends and all the little tidbits because I always save that for like the first or second football game.
Mm-hmm.
Then I make burnt end and brisket chili, and the smokiness from the meat will soak into the tomato sauce that you're making the chili, and it tastes like you smoked it, but it's not overpowering.
Yeah, I've done that sometimes, and then you vacuum seal it, man, and it's like that smoke that sits in there after you freeze it or whatever. It's really good.
It's kind of like when you smoke cheese.
Yeah.
You got to vacuum seal that and let it sit for like 2 weeks for the smoke to penetrate.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to start doing that, man. Tina bought me this little smoker thing. So I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah. So buddy Brad, he makes some amazing smoked cheeses.
Do you make that?
You know what? I haven't done a lot of cheese. I haven't tried it.
So Ben, you do any smoking and grilling or anything?
No, I don't grill. I don't grill. My dad grills. Only time we grill, steak, hamburgers, and like hot dogs.
Yeah,
usually.
That's good though. Those are solid choices.
You have to grill a hot dog.
You do.
That's my take. People because there's people that like boil them or like put them in the microwave. It's just not as good as when you grill them.
Gotta be grilled. Then you have different people on all sides of it. You have the people who like the burnt hot dogs.
Yeah.
When you grill them, they like them crunchy.
Yeah.
And then you have other people that if there's any black mark on the hot dog, they won't eat it.
Exactly. Exactly.
But I'm okay. There's sometimes though if we make like too many hot dogs and they got grilled, but we had too many. I'm okay with reading like grilled hot dogs.
Yeah, for sure.
But it has to be grilled first.
I agree.
Yeah,
totally.
So do you like yours with a little char on?
Yeah, it has to have a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
It can't be because then it's like raw sometimes.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Yeah, I know a lot of people sometimes are like, "Well, I want mine burnt," and like it actually looks burnt. And I was like, I can't eat it like that, but I do want.
I don't want it burnt, but it's got to have a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit black on it.
That's a new big trend right now. I haven't tried is people are doing hot dog burn ends, just cutting up hot dogs and you cook it like burn ends.
What the heck?
Yeah, it looks amazing. I want to try it
with like barbecue sauce and all that.
You do the same thing. You do burn ends, brown sugar, barbecue sauce. You smoke the hot dog. You season them, then smoke them whole, and then chop them up and put them in a pan like you're making burn ends with your barbecue sauce and your butter and your brown sugar.
It's got to be a good dog though. Can't be no bar S.
No.
We had another comment on Facebook saying, Chubb, that your barbecue wings that you did the last time from when they had swim night were fire. And then she put the fire emoji.
Oh, yeah. That was that night when we was out there. They did come out pretty good.
Yeah, they did.
Shoot. They was throwing a video last night of Tina. She had it on there and she was doing this, she looked like she was rapping.
Yeah.
Tina Sue's commented that.
Yeah, those were good. And you know what? Some of the best cooking, I think, is when I have a big group of people over at my house and I'm just talking and cooking and just putting stuff on there. And that's why I say I don't remember stuff sometimes because I'm just like, oh, I'm going to get that, put it on there. And it just makes the best food.
I mean, and you know that, and I like that too, man. And I notice like when friends come over, it's like I get so caught up in the moment. They're like, "Can I help?" Because I find myself running over here to get this, running over there to get this. You do that a lot, man. And so you like take over this part and stuff, and I'm over here, and then we'll jump around and.
Yep. Well, because I'll say something to you and try to help because I understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mess with your stuff. I'm going to let you tell me what to do.
Yeah. And vice versa, but I love the barbecue, man. That's just my passion. I love to cook, period. But there's something about that barbecue, man. I fell in love with it, and I'm married to the game now.
Yeah, I think it's just grilling, period. I love.
Now you got that old school egg grill.
Yeah.
Now that's just there, right? Because it's so old.
Yeah,
you don't use it.
It's falling apart. It's called the Kamado. It's what the big green egg was based off of.
Mm-hmm.
That thing's like 30 years old. It's all handmade. 1-inch blue tiles, like cobalt blue tiles. Weighs like 650 pounds.
Goonie Google.
I love that thing. I cooked on it a lot, but the winters have been hard on it
Mhm.
because the cement and the ceramic started cracking, and then the water would get in there, and then the ice would freeze, and it's just kind of starting to fall apart. So now it's just a conversation piece, and when the lid falls apart, I'll just take the base and turn it into a big flower pot for the wife.
Now, when it's really cold outside, because like I said, you're out there when it snows and everything. Is it hard to get your temp up?
The Humphreys is fully insulated. I can light that thing and be rolling at 225 and snow sitting on the top of it, and it won't melt the snow. So that thing just rolls. The grills and stuff, that's a little different, but I don't know. The ugly drum holds temp pretty good too. It's not insulated, but the way those are set up, the heat's rising. So it just works pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I don't think about it. I don't really have anything. Now, if I was using my old school offset, that thing would be burning through some fuel in the wintertime. Uninsulated firebox on the side. Yeah, that'll burn some wood.
That's mine. I know when it's really cold outside, I mean, I have no choice but to use it because that's my bread and butter. But we get out there, man, and I'll crank the heat up to about 400 and I'll let it get real hot. And then it seems, but if you just go out there at 250, it seems like it takes forever to get up there.
Yeah, I mean, when I like the Humphreys is insulated, but when I first fire it, if it's 20 degrees inside that thing, of course it's going to take a lot longer to get up to 225 than if it's 90 outside. So yeah, I mean, it does take more fuel, but it's really just to get to temp. Once I'm to temp, it'll just roll.
Now, barbecue sauce, you make your own barbecue sauce?
I've tried to make my own barbecue sauces and I do enjoy that, but it's something that takes a lot of time. And there's so many good barbecue sauces to be bought. I just can't justify my time making a bunch of sauce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll make my own rubs and stuff, but I buy a lot of rubs too because people have already done all the work. I'm okay buying what they made. They did a good job.
Yeah.
I don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Or kind of
I'll
combining a couple of them.
Yeah, I'll doctor it up. I might buy a couple different brands and mix them together and add some apple juice because some of them are super thick and I don't like that. So I'll thin them with some apple juice, add some honey or brown sugar or this or that. But I don't need to turn the pot on and put a bunch of molasses and tomato sauce and start making my own sauce.
You ever put a bourbon whiskey in it?
I have not. I've bought some bourbon whiskey marinade that's really good in a steak and stuff, but I've never put any bourbon in my sauces.
That's pretty good, man. I know that Crown Royal had a mesquite whiskey. I added a little bit of that to it, and then I got a barbecue whiskey. I forget who the brand is. Sometimes with my sauce, I'll add a little bit of that, but that's at home.
Yeah.
And stuff at the restaurant, we just stick to the same thing. And my base is a grape jelly for my sauce.
Yeah.
Like you said.
I mean, the hard thing probably at the restaurant is you start doing stuff like that, and most people don't like anything crazy. They want pretty simple for the most part. So some people may love that, but you'll make a whole lot of it, and you may love it. Everybody else may love it, but you may sit on it for a while.
Exactly. And plus I wouldn't do it, man, because I mean, it's got alcohol in it. And you might offend some people.
Exactly.
So I usually do that for at home. I mean, who am I going to offend?
Right.
My kids. And they'll probably be like, give me more.
And at home, if they don't like it, then that's their own fault.
Exactly.
Go get something else. So
go buy some Heinz.
Right.
So
that's a terrible sauce.
So yeah, man. And now does Jess, you like to barbecue or anything?
Jess, no, she just likes to eat what I cook.
I'd like for Tina to learn how to get on the barbecue grill.
Yeah, that would be nice, but I think she just enjoys watching and eating what comes out. She wasn't a big meat eater when I met her, and she kind of got into it.
All right, folks, stay tuned. We'll be back after we pay these bills. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of the same old entertainment options? How about something that's truly fun for both kids and adults? Nebraska Knockerball, the new place to go for your private and corporate parties. Step inside one of their inflatable spears and let out stress in a healthy form of exercise. Or try the human foosball, foot darts, yard pong, giant beer pong, basketball Connect 4, and much more. Nebraska Knockerball, specializing in physical, engaging fun. Call Nebraska Knockerball today at 402-460-8724 to learn more or book a reservation now.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry.
This deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
HealthLink is elevating the human experience with holistic health, weight loss, nutrition, fitness, and wellness solutions. They offer one-on-one health coaching while personalizing nutrition and wellness plans for structure and simplicity. HealthLink provides nutritious foods such as high-protein entrees, meal replacement snacks, and supplements. But that's not all. If you mention 93.7 The Ticket, you'll get a 5% discount on your order and $20 off your first month if you start a HealthLink subscription. Find your missing link with HealthLink today on the southeast corner of 70th and Pioneers or by phone at 402-858-9356.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through August 4th, enjoy USDA Choice T-bone steaks for $9.99 per pound. Fresh all-natural chicken wings for $3.99 per pound, 80% lean ground beef in a 10-pound tube for just $2.99 per pound, and USDA Choice whole beef brisket for $3.99 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
LES is proud to be powered by your family, your friends, your neighbors, local people serving local people. Learn more about what a career at LES can offer you at les.com/careers.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT, from cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation right now at appliedconnective.com.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186.
Hey, bestie. Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car, too. My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own. Always in the driver's seat, huh? Yep. They set you up with a loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot. Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop. Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
A career in broadcasting is rewarding and exciting. Local broadcasters make a difference in people's lives every day. Join our industry. Attend the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Career Fair Tuesday, August 6th at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln. Whether you want to be on the air or behind the scenes, many exciting jobs are available right here in Lincoln. Visit our booth at the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Job Fair Tuesday, August 6th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
Right. Matt Rule wants to be there. He wants to develop them. He wants to have coaches that have their hands on, are molding them and shaping them. And to your point, giving them the drills, giving them the tools to succeed. But I think Matt Rule is saying at the end of the day, the coaches can't want it more than the players.
Yeah.
The coaches
They
can't hold their hand on the field.
Yeah, they can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Back to The Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Chopping It Up with Chubb the Sofa Way on 93.7 The Ticket. Text into the show at Sarda Heyman Jewelers text line at 402-464-5685 and the live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Allo Cable 961. This segment is brought to you by HealthLink. HealthLink offers one-on-one health coaching while personalizing nutrition and wellness plans for structure and simplicity. Nutritious foods such as high-protein meals, meal replacement, snacks, and supplements. If you mention 93.7 The Ticket, you'll get 5% discount on your order and $20 off your first month if you start a HealthLink subscription. Sims, one of the things that you make, man, and I know I go, like, you go to Sam's Club and you get the skirt steaks.
Yeah.
And you usually put those on the grill, and those come out fire.
Yeah, I'll kind of make just some tacos with that.
Yeah.
You know, I'll marinate it a little bit and season it up and then grill it quick and just slice it up. And then I started, when I made that, I don't know, it was a couple months ago I made it, and I had grilled some corn on the cob and I had it left over. And so I wanted to make a salsa. So I grilled some bell peppers. I had some tomatillas that I grilled, and then just some other tomatoes, and I chopped all that up with the corn on the cob and made like a corn bell pepper salsa just to throw on there. It's just something light. It turned out good.
Now, did you put the steak on the grill, or was it on the flat top?
I put the steak on the grill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, always the grill. That's hot and fast on that thing.
Yeah, and sometimes you can chop it up and put it on that flat top.
Oh yeah,
make some asada tacos.
Right. Yeah, I do that with cheesesteaks. I make cheesesteaks on there.
Oh, that looks fire.
I buy little packages of diced steak ends. There's a meat place outside of town that sells all kinds of stuff. Well, they have these little steak ends, and I'll buy them and make cheesesteaks with that.
Steak ends?
Yeah, they're just little tidbits from them trimming the steaks. You know what I mean? You can't really do anything else with them. I mean, they're pretty small. They're like, stewed meat. They're probably a quarter of those chunks. So they're perfect for a cheesesteak.
So now during the summer, do you do a majority of your cooking outside?
Yeah, I do. I bet I cook outside. Oh, I bet I cook outside 4 days a week during the summer. And in the winter, I probably do too. I know the wife always is saying something to me because I'm going outside to cook, but if the grill's warm,
yeah,
I'm okay.
That's passion right there, man. So how come you never started your own business or anything?
I don't know. I would love to. And it's just, I'm just kind of working now and doing the things, raising the kids. And that's a little scary when you got kids you're paying for stuff for and all that stuff.
Well, I get it, man. It's something I've been chasing, and my kids were grown, and I just took a leap of faith and I said, I'm going for it, as you remember.
Yeah, I do.
I talked about it, man. And then I just came up with it. I was like, I'm doing it. And here we are 4 years running, man. So yeah, I love it.
I'd love to get a food truck and do pop up and just do weekends or here and there. And I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, well, maybe you had a couple ideas of featuring cooks.
Yeah.
In the back, man. So maybe we'll do that. Actually, this segment, the backyard barbecue was your idea when we were sitting down and I was telling you ideas I had, and you brought that up.
Well, we were just talking and I thought it'd be a good idea. You get just people on here talking about, cause they're cooks too. They just haven't had the timing or anything like that to open a restaurant themselves. And maybe they love to, it just doesn't work out.
Yeah, man. And that's a good thing. Cause I mean, it can build relationships.
Yeah.
Good friendships, man. And then, you just ponder off each other and come up with ideas off each other and stuff, man.
For sure. And everybody that started a food truck or a restaurant, they cooked at their house at one point. They were barbecuing in the backyard. I'm sure you were barbecuing in the backyard and doing stuff.
Yeah, we selling meals and stuff. So we just, me and my homeboy Lamar back in Cali, that's what we was doing. It seemed like every time we went to somebody's house, we'd go to your house and me and him would end up on the grill.
Right.
Or whatever. And so we just started doing our own things and selling meals out of the backyard.
Why not?
Taking them to barbershops, hair salons and stuff, and just selling them.
Maybe that's where I need to start.
Hey, start doing it, man.
Slinging some meals out of my backyard.
Put it on Facebook.
Jess can be my wife can be the delivery driver. She can help out that way
for free.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Give her a taco.
Yeah, she get a taco or a piece of steak.
Her and Tina can ride around doing
there
that.
you go. They probably love that.
If you was to do something like that, what do you think your first meal would be?
I don't know. Probably some brisket, maybe, or something like that. Or maybe I love like doing tacos and stuff, but there's so many tacos in town. Everybody's making tacos. That's just kind of a thing that's fun to do.
The tacos are bomb, man.
They are, and everybody loves tacos too, but I don't know. I'd probably just keep it simple and do some brisket or something.
Yeah, speaking of tacos, my guest next week is going to be Jordan from Birria Boss. Have you had him yet?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
He's got some good stuff, man.
Yeah.
He's right up the street.
I've tried to make my own birria tacos and stuff. They've turned out okay, but it's different.
Yeah, Bobby, my daughter, she can make some good birria tacos.
Yeah.
So,
but no. And one thing I've kind of been doing lately is steaks and stuff. You cook a lot of steak on the grill. I've been going to the grocery store and stuff, and they got the discount bin. I'll pick through that and get the worst steak or the cheapest steak. And I just try to make a good steak out of something that's $3.
Yeah, man. I went to Sam's Club this morning, and they had some tomahawks.
Oh, yeah.
That was marked down. So I grabbed 3 of them.
There you
I'll
go.
probably cook them tomorrow after we get out of, as a matter of fact, I want to give a shout out to KB and let everybody know about the 12th annual back to school free haircuts and backpack event. It's going to be at, where's the address? Just seen it on here.
College of Hair Design.
The College of Hair Design, 304 South 11th Street. So you guys come out tomorrow and support from 10 to 4 p.m. Last haircut is at 3. KB, I appreciate you having us there, man. Thanks a lot. So maybe if you guys can come through, hang out for a minute.
That'd be a good thing, man.
Yeah, I'm sure
Everybody needs a
Cash might
haircut.
want to see something. I'm sure they'll have basketball.
Yeah, something to
hoops and
mess
stuff out there.
around.
Let them get out there and ball. But yeah, man. So that would be dope. Selling meals. That's something that we started out of, and then it was just a meal here, a meal there, and then it got to the point where it was big, and we was setting up tables in the front yard. And people was coming to eat.
Wow.
And then it turned into us having doing stuff at lakes, and now this, man, dreams come true if you chase them hard enough.
Yeah, I think doing something like that in Lincoln would be hard. Serving people in your front yard.
Well, when I first came out here, that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
And stuff. So just selling meals.
Yeah.
So, I mean, sometimes we'd do good. Sometimes we wouldn't have that good of days, but I mean, it was getting my name out there.
Comes and goes.
So,
yeah.
Your inside cooking, what do you like to cook inside when you're not barbecuing?
I do I like a lot of pasta, and that's one thing my wife likes to cook too, and we'll cook pasta and stuff like that. I also have a pizza oven. I do a lot of pizza, Neapolitan style pizza. I make my own dough. I'll buy Italian triple aught flour and then yeast from Italy, and I'll make my own dough and let it just rest all day and rise. And my pizza oven gets to 900 degrees, so it cooks pizza in like 2 minutes. But you got to keep it minimalistic. So I don't buy pizza sauce when I make pizza. I'll buy just a good tomato sauce, and then fresh basil leaves, fresh mozzarella cheese. That's kind of what I like. She likes to put mushrooms on hers. The kids, they're kids. They want pepperoni. They want stuff on there. That's fine.
Now, I'm going to bring something up, and I want you to share it with the listeners, if you will. I know some people don't like to share their stuff, but you make a dip, like a cream cheese dip, and you smoke it.
Oh, my jalapeno popper dip? Is it that one?
I forget what it was.
Or just the smoked cream cheese that you dip crackers in?
That one.
Yeah.
I don't remember jalapenos. It might have.
No, I do a jalapeno dip too, but you score a block of cream cheese, and you can use any kind of rubs you want on there. Rub it down, sprinkle it on there, throw it on the smoker and cook it, and then get some crackers and dip into it there. Sometimes I'll dump sauce over top of it. There used to be a really good sauce that Super Saver had at one point called a Bronco's Bob Raspberry Chipotle. They don't carry it anymore, but you dump that raspberry chipotle over that cream cheese, and that's really good.
I don't do raspberry.
It's not super raspberry though. With the cream cheese, it's pretty good.
I bet like a jalapeno like jelly or something would be bombing that.
So I do a lot of jalapeno poppers. You've had my jalapeno poppers. And I do dip sometimes. And then one day I was going to a big party, and I made a jalapeno popper dip roll. So I cooked bacon, and then I smoked the cream cheese, and then I pulled it off of the smoker and put it in a bowl, put the bacon bits in there, some rub, some shredded cheese, and then I flattened it on a piece of tin foil. So it was probably about, I don't know, half, 3/4 of an inch thick. And I covered that in some jalapeno jelly. And then I smoked that for about another 45 minutes, pulled it off, and then I rolled it like a Swiss cake roll, and then dumped a little more of that jalapeno jam on top, and then smoked it a little longer. And it was just like this log, and that jalapeno jam just kind of melted out of it, and just get some crackers and dip.
Yeah, man. Came to mind. I think that cream cheese you did was like a crab rangoon.
Oh yeah, I did that one.
It was a smoked crab rangoon, I think it was.
I did a crab rangoon dip one time.
So now how do you make that?
Imitation crab meat, some cream cheese, and then just kind of some spices and stuff, whatever, how you like it. It's pretty simple.
That's what it was, man, because that stuff was bomb.
Yeah, a little sweet and sour sauce, and then kind of get some wontons or something to dip into it, or you can use crackers. But yeah, that's pretty good.
Now, Ben, you much of a cook at all?
I can make a grilled cheese.
So
I can make the box mac and cheese. You boil the water, then you pour it in.
That's good, though.
I can do that.
You can't go wrong
I can
with
do
box
that. I
mac
can
and
make
cheese.
ramen noodles.
So you're good.
So very simple stuff.
Right.
I can make. I think I can make eggs. I don't know if they'd be good.
Yeah, they'll be edible.
They'd be edible.
It's all right.
I don't know if they'd be good.
You just got to make them a bunch of times, and then they'll be good.
Probably. Yeah. I just have to practice.
Yeah, make sure you add some salt and pepper. You'll be good.
Right.
I just don't ever cook, so
Right
I
on.
don't know.
Yeah.
I just cook simple stuff.
It's okay. Simple's the best. That's when you make the best stuff. People try to get too crazy with it. That's when stuff gets weird. Just simple
I'll make
ingredients.
Kraft mac and cheese, but then I got to add the little bit of extra milk, some cheddar stuff, and just doctor it up, make it my way.
That's what makes barbecue good. It's simple. You don't have to go crazy with it.
Mhm.
It's a little bit of seasoning, and then it's all about how you cook it. It's not about all the other crazy ingredients you put into it.
Something I used to like to cook, and I haven't made some in a long time, is barbecue and burgers. And you pack a burger real small, kind of dip into it with your finger and put that Baby Bell cheese in it.
Oh yeah.
And then get another patty, put it on there and pack it, throw it on the grill.
Yeah,
Them things come out bomb.
I call that a stuffy.
A stuffy?
Yeah, so I'll make stuffed hamburgers.
Yeah. Them mugs come out fire.
Yeah, that's good. I haven't made one for a while, and actually the first time I had one, my buddy Mike had made it. We call them a fatty. It's just basically like a big loaf, and you stuff it with stuff.
All right, folks, stay tuned. We'll be back after these messages.
Are you tired of the same old entertainment options? How about something that's truly fun for both kids and adults? Nebraska Knockerball, the new place to go for your private and corporate parties. Step inside one of their inflatable spears and let out stress in a healthy form of exercise. Or try the human foosball, foot darts, yard pong, giant beer pong, basketball Connect 4, and much more. Nebraska Knockerball, specializing in physical, engaging fun. Call Nebraska Knockerball today at 402-460-8724 to learn more or book a reservation now.
NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for ready mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEPCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEPCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Big Red Preview is coming soon. Join us Saturday night, August 3rd, for an exclusive look at your Nebraska football team in action. Experience the excitement, the energy, the sights and sounds of a game day as the 2024 football season kicks off. Visit Huskers.com/tickets and bring your family, friends, and all your Big Red pride to Memorial Stadium Saturday night, August 3rd. That's Huskers.com/tickets. Brought to you by Husker Athletics and 1890 Nebraska. Winning tradition, future success.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddle's Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddles Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest, and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddles Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddles Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddles inside Gateway Mall.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket. Every Saturday morning now in our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings family bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Travis with Midwest Bank, now with 2 branches conveniently serving Lincoln and 8 other locations across Nebraska. We're here to help you with any of your needs. From opening a checking account to buying a home or financing your business, our staff is here for you. Stop in and you might see Shin Daddy himself. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank, member FDIC.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Chopping It Up with Chubb the Sofa Way on 93.7 The Ticket. Text into the show at Sartor Heyman Jewelers text line 402-464-5685 and the live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Allo Cable Channel 961. This final segment is presented by Coalition Restoration in Lincoln. Coalition Restoration works with hail damage, commercial, and residential roofing. In addition to those pesky insurance companies, give them a call today for a free assessment at 402-416-8186 or visit them online at coalitionrestoration.com. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors. Manuel Walker, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Levi Teeger. we appreciate you. And Colby McQuillan, we appreciate you, man. Sims, any final thoughts on barbecue? Any ideas?
No, just, people out there trying stuff, just keep trying it. You're going to mess it up, but that's okay.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to be on Backyard Barbecuers, make sure you reach out to me at Chubb at soulfulcocina.com or call the restaurant at 402-730-3563. Anybody you want to give any shout outs to?
Yeah, I got to give a shout out to my wife for putting up with my grill and smoker obsession and collection. I think I need another one, though. I need to extend the patio, and I can find a spot, I think.
Yeah, you're going to get in trouble, man, because you just bought a Pit Boss.
I do have a pellet grill. In my mind, I'm charcoal and wood burner, but it does have its places. But yeah, I bought another charcoal grill too. And yeah, I don't have any room. If you come to my backyard, I got a couple kettle grills. I got the pellet grill. I got 3 smokers. I got a pizza oven. I got the Kamado. I think I got like 9 or 10 things back there.
Well, that's a good addiction, though.
That's
a good addiction.
Well, yeah, I mean, she complains about it, but she gets food. She don't complain when she gets a plate.
It can be worse. It
Right.
can be worse. So let them get some more, Jess. I don't think I want another. I think I'd like to have another barrel, a bigger barrel for the backyard on top of the one I want to get for the restaurant, man, because I love my barrel. It's been with me for 14, 15 years. I mean, you've cooked on that thing. That bad boy can cook.
I think the one thing I want to do is I want to build a cinder block pit so I can cook a whole hog.
Yeah.
And I want to build a double trash can. Basically, it's 2 55-gallon drums welded on top of each other. So you stack your wood and you light the wood on fire, and then you have a grate and you let the big ember chunks fall through. And then I want to scoop them into the cinder block pit.
Yeah.
And that's how I want to smoke a hog.
And that's good smoke right there. That's good, clean smoke.
That's
right
clean.
There.
It's real charcoal. You get the smoke and the charcoal at the same time.
Yeah.
That's what my next step is. I want to do.
So would you have some like rebar in there, just different everything that way? Just stack it in there and it starts falling through.
Yep, exactly. And then shovel it in. I mean, that's deep South Texas style barbecue. It's cooking that way.
Let's plan that, man, and we'll get it cracking for next summer
for sure.
We'll do I don't know, what's them Hawaiian things, luau.
Oh yeah,
that'd be fun.
It would be fun.
That'd be fun. Yeah, well, I think we're going to close the show out. We I just want to say what's up to everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Come visit the restaurant, Soulful Cocina at 6105 Havelock. Remember that our food's so good, every bite fills the soul. You dig?
Are you tired of the same old entertainment options? How about something that's truly fun for both kids and adults? Nebraska Knockerball, the new place to go for your private and corporate parties. Step inside one of their inflatable spears and let out stress in a healthy form of exercise. Or try the human foosball, foot darts, yard pong, giant beer pong, basketball Connect 4, and much more. Nebraska Knockerball, specializing in physical, engaging fun. Call Nebraska Knockerball today at 402-460-8724 to learn more or book a reservation now.
A career in broadcasting is rewarding and exciting. Local broadcasters make a difference in people's lives every day. Join our industry. Attend the 93